YouTube. What's going on, guys? Red Mist and FC Ninja here, and we are 3-1. 3-1. You'll never walk alone. 3-1. What a performance from the boys. What a performance. Oh my God, what a performance. I'm just ecstatic. It was what a match. What a football match. I'm going to watch it again. I'm going to watch it again and again and again. No, but seriously, I'm definitely going to watch the game again. Like, fantastic. And that man in front of your screen, on your screen, Nunes, he came. Look, he redeemed himself. What? Great. Got that clinical second goal. And then obviously the icing on the cake with the third. It was much needed at the time. But listen, the players you see on the pitch right about now, on the screen rather, they are kind of on the pitch, I guess. That was potentially a side that I think I remember in the preview of this, my last video, I kind of put out a team for the future. And I said this team here is going to be the future. I feel like that's going to be the future. And of Liverpool, right? In, let's say, a year or two's time. This is what we're going to be seeing, in my opinion. Just my opinion. First 11. I still think Klopp is going with Gakpo, and I think he wants to recreate that Firmino idea. I'm sticking with it because, you know, but this man Nunes is cooking. He's cooking. So he's cooking. He has to play. He's going to start again next game. He's cooking. Well, what can you do? You know, Gakpo, you know, Klopp wants to play that way, but if Nunes is cooking, you got to play him. And the other thing is if Nunes adds in the link-up play that Cody adds in, and the grit and the fire and the determination and the physical aspects that Cody adds in, well, you got like attributes of Nunes, but also you've got the attributes of Cody Gakpo in Nunes as well. If Nunes can add that to his game, you know, which would mean that Cody would need to add a more direct approach in behind players to his game in order to kind of get the goals that Nunes gets. However, the catch here is that I don't think Gakpo possesses the speed and that natural instinctive striker's ability playing as an in-behind striker. I don't think Gakpo has that. I think most of his best play is back to goal or in front of the defenders. But I think Nunes can play in front of defenders back to goal. You know, he's got a few nice little touches there, but also he can run in behind and he can also play on the left side. He's a handful and he's super fast. He's quick. He's lightning. He must be horrible to play against, and he's got a real deft touch about him sometimes. You know, we've always said it, guys, haven't we? We've always said that Nunes with too much time to think, he gets it wrong. Like the open goal chance, he got it wrong. Oh my goodness, how did you miss that? I thought that was it. But then he gets one opportunity, you know, fed in from McAllister. My guy, Big Mac, he's back. And look, instinctive finish. When no time to think, just has to act. What a goal. Puts it past the keeper. Puts it past Areola. What a goal. What a great goal. So deft. So deft and gentle. Guys. Fantastic. It was fantastic. So yeah, this was a team I kind of feel like it's for the future. Gravenberch, some of you may say, you know what? No, he's a 6 or sorry, he's an 8 or he's a 10. 10 or 8, whatever one, or double 8, whatever you want to call that nonsense. Listen, I'm old school. Like, we call them DM and attacking midfielders. Like, is what it is. Right. So, like I said, in future, I feel like Gravenberch is gonna play in this role here. I think it's too dangerous to play him in this role. I think he needs some more experience. in McAllister playing there, but we saw Gravenberch, he came on today. I think he just came on for minutes, to be honest. Klopp wants to involve him a bit more in the side and get him some game time. And I think he was playing out wide. I think he was playing on the left wing. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think he was playing on the left wing. It felt like he was playing there. We was playing left of midfield, and McAllister went into the middle. But McAllister came off. He came off at some point, so I'm not quite sure. I'm sure he was left side, and maybe it was left midfield, and Endo dropped into the middle. We'll work that out throughout the video. No, we'll play around with formations and check out the possibilities of what we did, etc., etc. And if some of you recognize what it was we was doing, feel free to leave a comment and yeah, give your opinion on whatever it is you see. So yeah, but I think Gravenberch, as you see, he came on against Lask and he played the 6. I think Klopp was able to trust him there against Lask, and we was comfortably ahead. And he chose to play him there as opposed to Endo, which was interesting. So yeah, I do think we will start seeing Gravenberch in a deeper role. Like as we move forward. I said it at the beginning, I'll say it again, this is a title challenge, so chucking Gravenberch in the DM role, it would be dangerous to do that this season. We need something more, we need more experience, and we need someone more consistent. And I think McAllister is that guy, and I think a double pivot. I think you can do as seen Jones and Saaa-Bosssssalai. And I even think Endo is consistent and quite a safe playing card, if you want to call him that, in there. I think Gravenberch is still raw. I think he's still raw, and I think he needs nurturing. So Klopp is being very tentative with him. But this was as I said, this was my team that I feel like the future will be for the future. In the preview, I said, I can't even remember what I did now. I think I thought that we was gonna see like maybe Bajcetic in there because of the DM coming infield. The DM coming infield. The DM coming in. What am I talking about? The right wing, the right back, a la Trent, that role coming inside. And he played Bajcetic against Lask, and I thought, you know what? It's cooking something up. It's cooking something up. Definitely cooking something up. But actually, what he did is he went with Gomez, didn't he? He went with Gomez. I thought Konate would be back in, but no, we had Matip was there. And then I did think that he was gonna go with. Did I say? I can't remember if I said Endo. Did I say Endo? Did I say? I think I said I wanted to see this. I think I wanted to see this. I wanted to see this team, something like that, or it was I can't exactly remember exactly what I did, but it was around about this kind of side that I set out, because I definitely thought Bajcetic was going to come in there and try and do that role against West Ham, maybe. But thinking about it now, it was too risky, wasn't it? It would be too risky, so we needed something more solid. And he did go with Gomez. But you know what? Keep an eye out for that, because there's a reason why he tried him at Lask. Maybe he just wanted to get him some game time. I don't know. And thought, I'll play him there, and then he can drift into the middle where he likes to be more comfortable and enjoy the game in the way that he likes to play the game, as opposed to doing a job for the team at right back and just getting minutes on the pitch for him and saying, "Hey, I take that, mate. That's your minutes on the pitch." No one wants to go onto the pitch and do minutes, but then play out of position. I don't want to go Saturday and play with my team and play left back, because I'm not a left back. I'd actually rather not play left back and then come on second half 45 minutes and play my left or right midfielder up front, right? Logic. So at least by giving him the role to move into turn it into a free in midfield or pivot, he's playing the way he wants to play football. He's been given that, you know, license. So I feel like that was kind of what Klopp did, just to give him some game time, because it was like, you know, he wants these players to have game time, but where does he give them all game time and keep the squad happy, etc., etc., etc.? Because Endo didn't even play, I don't think. Oh, he did. If he did, it was the last few minutes. Like today, he came on right near the end. But yeah, it was something along these lines. But let's move on to what the actual team was today. So we had Diaz up top. We didn't have Gakpo today. We didn't have Gakpo. We had Nunes up top. Salah was obviously on the right as usual. And then we had McAllister in the 6. Endo was in the subs bench. Who was on the left? We had obviously it was Jones, and then we had Robertson left back, and then we had Konate, who was on, not even sure he was on the bench. I think he was. I did miss the start of the I missed like the first 2 or 3 minutes. I don't know what I was doing. I was doing something, I can't remember. And then we had where is he? My tip. Where are you? My tip. We had my tip. We had Matip partnering Virgil van Dijk, and we didn't have Badjic at the right back. We had Mr. Gomez. We had Mr. Gomez, and obviously Alisson was back in goal. So yeah, and as for the bench was, we had Endo on the bench. I was surprised Endo made the squad, but he did make the squad. I don't know if he got injuries or stuff, but the squad was very, I don't know if I really expected to see that squad. Thiago is obviously still out injured. Let's just get rid of this, and we can just bring up the bring up Klopp substitutes, and let's bring up the Angry Birds dropped from the squad, and then the injuries. Okay, cool. Nice. Right, where were we? So, Diego Jota was also on the bench. Yes, Cody Gakpo was also on the bench. Lovely jubbly. Tsimikas, you know, Tsimikas is always on the bench. Harvey Elliott was on the bench. Endo was on the bench. Jota, yes. And then Konate was on the bench, yes. Kelleher and Kwanzaa. Now, Kwanzaa was, well, I was surprised at Kwanzaa. I thought it would have been axed from the squad. I think it's crazy that we had 3 defenders on the bench. Trent wasn't in the squad. That must have been an injury thing, right? Yeah, and Gravenberch was on the bench as well. So Trent must have been an injury thing. Badjic missed out. Okay, right. So this is the thing, and Derek missed out. Thiago must be injured still, right? Surely. I'm sure Thiago's, you know, he's got issues there, and we'll put Trent injured. Probably like a caution, just precaution probably. But also I think maybe, you know what, Trent actually needs it. I think because Gomez was cooking in that position. Let's just make sure we got all the defense. We got the substitutes right. So we got Cody, Endo, Jota, Gravenberch, Konate, Elliott, Tsimikas, Kelleher, Kwanzaa, Kelleher, Gravenberch, Konate, Endo, Harvey, Tsimikas, Gakpo, Jota. Right, so that was the bench. Obviously Thiago and Trent injured. When they're fit, when they're both fit, the bench is gonna be crazy. How Klopp decides who misses out, I don't know. It's crazy. But Trent's back probably next game. But who knows? From this game today, we may have picked up some injuries or something. So So we don't know. But this was a team that Klopp fielded anyway. This was the team he went with. This is the team that beat West Ham 3-1 and played some good football. So guys, let's go into ratings, and then we can talk about each individual player as we move. I won't try and stay on them in too long, but we do want to highlight, if they did anything good or if they had any moments, etc., etc., etc. From what I can remember, it's quite hard to remember every detail of the game. So let's give them a rating as well while we're at it. So first of all, Alisson. Big save from Alisson. Big saves from Alisson. I think there was two. Yeah, there was the header that kind of was straight to him from the corner, and then there was he didn't have a chance with the diving header. What a goal! That was such a great header, wasn't it? And then what was the other one? There was another one. I think Alisson made two big saves, and if they scored, was it the Antonio one, or did he just miss the target? Anyway, I think Alisson deserves a big, fat, massive 9. What do you reckon? Do you reckon 9? I reckon a 9. Yeah, I reckon we're gonna give Alisson a 9. Like Alisson was, Alisson was, he was cooking. It was good. It's a good time. It was a good time. So we're gonna give Alisson a 9. Virgil van Dijk. I thought he was alright. The goal, the diving header. Listen, my tip is the one everyone is saying, yo, he needs to like maybe move on next season, or he's never fit, or he's lacking, or he's slacking, whatever you might want to call it. But a good defender will always kind of, if they know they're losing it or they're slowing down, they think ahead, they think ahead of, So I'm not sure. It was, was VVD caught a bit cold, like on the back foot? Has he kind of got a bit complacent now? He's captain. He's got that captain's armband on, and now it's like, or was that just a real quality moment and a great header into the? I think it was a bit of both, to be fair. I feel like Van Dijk got caught on the back foot a little bit. He wasn't as preemptive and ready on his toes as he has been in previous seasons. I say 2 seasons ago, or in his best season, he deals with that. But is that the second, or half a second that he's slacking now? He's lacking, not slacking, more like lacking just because of age. He's getting older. I don't know, but other than that moment, I can't fault him. On the ball, he was superb as usual. Does he get a 9? I think I'm gonna go for an 8.5. I think an 8.5 is a decent shout. Yeah, let's go for an 8.5 for Virgil van Dijk. Yeah, I think that's good. My tip. Now, I think my tip was better than Van Dijk, so we can't do the 8.5. Right, we gotta give my tip a 9. We gotta give him a 9. We have to. We got to give my tip a 9. So let's just paste another 9 in for my tip. There we go. There's a 9 for my tip. All right, 9 for my tip. 9 for Alisson. Yeah, I thought my tip was really good. Really, really, really good. Oh, also Van Dijk. Did he get an assist? Did Van Dijk get an assist? I can't remember. I know Jota scored. No, I think Van Dijk got close, didn't he? It was like the header down. Nunes was McAllister, and then first one was a penalty. Yeah, that was the Diaz and then the Nunes back heel flick thing, and then Salah fouled. Yeah, so no, he was close. He was close. Yeah, we scored an offside goal as well, didn't we? I think, was that the Van Dijk assist? What was the offside goal? I can't even remember the offside goal. I know he scored an offside goal that was ruled out. I can't even remember who scored that. God, Jesus Christ, what's happening to me? Right, let's move on to Gomez. Gomez, man, coming inside, you're doing all this, like twisting and turning. Like what's guy cooking? What's he cooking? What's going on here? What's happening? He was boss. Trent's like on the bench thinking, what? Gomez doing what I'm doing? I think he's like kind of thinking to himself, you know, wow, like Gomez is better defensively than me, right? He gets up and down there. Gomez got a good cross on him. Don't get twisted. He's quick. He's stronger. You know, he can also play centre back. Gomez, I'm gonna say it. I feel like he's coming of age finally. Like, we know he's super inconsistent and he has really like brain fart moments, right? Lapses of concentration. But this season could be the season where Gomez actually turns into, you know, a good, solid, consistent, you know, defender, providing he doesn't get injured soon, because he's injury prone. But it could be moving into his prime, where, you know, we actually see the player that we all believe is there, but it's frustrating, you know, to see every week, or every other week, or every month, depending if he's injured or not. But yeah, he against West Ham as well, like moving in there, you know, twisting and turning, you know. Yo, he was good. He was good. I think this is the biggest score. Don't remember him getting beaten down that left side as well. You know, no mistakes, solid. The other thing I think with Gomez playing this role is that his concentration is kind of always there, because once the ball moves forward, he has to move into the middle. So he's kind of always doing something, right? And then when the ball's moving around, he's like, "Oh, do I drop back now? Do I drop back into the right back position? Is it safe to go back? Do I hold here for a little bit? Have we got possession back? Do you know what I mean? It's like his brain is always working. He's not just, all right, my job's done now, I'm sitting at right back. You know, he keeps his brain. I don't know. Maybe that's a good thing, that he's kind of always thinking about his movement, because you're working right back, but you're also playing centre midfield, so your brain is constantly, like, you know, to and from. Yeah, you're just not just thinking about one position. So that's very interesting, and maybe that's a good thing for him. But listen, I'm gonna give him a 9. Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 9 as well. Yeah. Yeah, let's just. Is it 9? Yeah. Will I give him a 9? Yeah, I'm gonna give him a 9. I'm gonna give him a 9. Why not? Robertson. Now, I feel like he had a bit of. I feel like he had some dumb moments, like rushing in, fouls. Bit rash. What is he? 28, 27, 28, 29, 29? I think he's 29, isn't he, Robertson? Past his peak, probably. Tsimikas gonna be that guy to replace him at some point. I don't know if he is. You know, I don't know if Tsimikas is. It might well be, but we'll just have to see. Not bad at all. Very, very good game, but not the best of the back four by far. Didn't really see his. Well, we did see some runs up there, but nothing. Yeah, I'll go with what we got here, 7.5. 8. Yeah. Let's yes, yeah. 8. 8's good. I think an 8 works. Why is 8 so big? Yo, 8. Go smaller. There we go. We'll keep him as an 8. 8's good. 8 works. Yeah, 8 works. Let's do that. Excuse the sirens. God's that. This neighborhood, this neighborhood. I need to get my my sound gate on there. Actually, I haven't got it. I haven't got it on. And probably should add my limiter as well. McAllister, guys, McAllister started off a bit rusty. Not gonna lie, caught out a few times. You could see him thinking, shit, yeah. Yeah, he was yeah, not the best game, but the second half was much improved. And he's way better performance than he was if he played against Wolves. I don't know. Definitely something to do with playing the internationals, and then traveling back from Bolivia, wherever it was, and being a bit tired and yeah, something wasn't right with him in that game. Much better today against a far better side. Brilliant. I'm gonna go with. I don't think his first half was ideal. So he might take a little bit of a hit. But I think I'm gonna go with 7.5, maybe. Got an assist, didn't he? Got the assist. Ooh, let's no, you know what? We're gonna go with an 8. Yeah, we're gonna go with an 8. I think an 8 for McAllister. Yeah, we're going for an 8. Yeah, worthy of the 8. For sure. Saaa-Bosssssalai. Guy was just simply fantastic today. Did he get an assist? I think he did get an assist, didn't he? I know Salah was robbed of an assist, wasn't he? And Salah scored. Can't remember if Saaa-Bosssssalai got an assist. Alistair got an assist. The penalty was it Saaa-Bosssssalai pass or McAllister pass? It might have even been Diaz pass. Cut back. Was it cut back? Can't even remember. And then the third goal. God, I can't remember the third goal. How dare I? How dare I? The third goal. Wait, so who scored the third goal? Salah scored the penalty. Nunes scored number 2. Oh, Jota. Jota scored the third. Yeah. That was it. Of course. How did I forget that? Yeah, it was. I think it came from Salah's side, the right side. Whether it was Saaa-Bosssssalai or Salah, I'm not sure. So Salah got a goal and an assist, or it might have been a Saaa-Bosssssalai cross, because then it came to Gomez, who kind of miskicked it, but Jota finished it off. So Jota got the goal. Either way, I think Saaa-Bosssssalai was sublime today. He was Saaa-Bosssssalai. Literally, he was just Saaa-Bosssssalai today. I think I've got to go with 8 is that too harsh? 8.5? 8.5 too harsh? I'm going to go with a 9, I think. Yeah, I think a 9. I think a 9. Yeah, I think a 9 is the one. Yeah, we're going to give, or, nah. 9.5 is like, 2-3 assists, and then like 10 is like assists and 2 goals, or a hat trick. Or I don't give out lots of 9.5s and 10s. If there's a 9.5 and 10, you gotta be doing something freaking amazing on the pitch. I'm sorry. Yeah, they're rarity. I don't think I've ever given one yet, to be honest. That's tough. I might have, to be honest. And it was probably like a Salah, it's probably like a Salah that's got, or an Alisson that got a 10. Some point. Crazy. Curtis Jones. I think he was better than McAllister today. I saw him popping up over here. I saw him down here. I saw him defending. Yeah, it was switching side. I think this is one of the best games I've seen Jones play. I'll be honest. Does still hold on to the ball a bit too long at times. He lost it a couple of times, but I feel like he was better than McAllister today. I really do. What are we saying? 8.5. Was he 0.5 better than McAllister? Didn't get the assist. Maybe not. McAllister got. Do we drop him to 7.5? Still think he was he as good as McAllister, even though he didn't get an assist? Maybe not. Maybe I'm singing his praises a bit too much. Maybe McAllister was better. Or maybe I'm just favouring McAllister more. I'm going to go benefit of a doubt, and I'm going to go for an 8. I think I'm going for 7.5. Oh, man. I don't know, guys. I do not know. Jones, why are you doing this? Why are you giving me this issue? Why are you giving me this issue, man? Oh man, I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to do. What's going on here? What's going on here? There we go. I think I'm gonna give him an 8. Let's move him back there. I'm gonna give him an 8. Benefit of a doubt. Benefit of a doubt. I feel like, I don't know. Something tells me that his all-round game was really, really good. Maybe I don't know. Maybe I've been seeing things. I don't know. But benefit of a doubt. I know McAllister. I know McAllister got the assist, but I felt like there was a lot of first half. McAllister wasn't. I don't think he was all that. A lot of mistakes. He got caught out a few times. He redeemed himself a couple of times. He made that kind of sus tackle with his heel in the box. There was another time as well where I think if Bowen goes down, it's a penalty, but Bowen stayed up and had the shot, which I think went wide, or Alisson saved, or it was blocked, one or the other. So I don't know, man. And McAllister is a bit sus. So I don't know. I didn't really see those moments from Jones. Maybe I just missed them. Who knows? But I'm gonna go with an 8 anyway. Let's start with Diaz. Diaz. I don't think Diaz had a great game, but he was in the game. Does that make sense? He was in the game. He was there. You know. If you needed him, I think he was. Yeah, he was in and around. Yeah, he was there. He was there if maybe you needed someone to try and pop up with something, or yeah. What are we gonna give Diaz? What are we gonna give him? It was a quiet day for him, quiet game, and I think he's gonna have the day off against Leicester for sure. Very quiet. What are you saying? 7.5 or a 7? Probably a 7, right? I feel like he had a bit of a 7. Yeah, I'm gonna go with a. I'm gonna go with a 7. I'm gonna go with a 7 for Diaz. Yeah, that works. Let's go with a 7. Mo Salah. I thought this was one of Salah's best games in a long time. He was always in the game. Like everybody was in the game. We was all in the game. The left side was being used nicely with Diaz. I just think Salah was better with when he had the ball, which is usually Diaz is better than Salah when he's using the ball. His technical side. I feel like yeah. Salah loses the ball quite a bit, but today, what is it? Once or twice, maybe 3 times he lost it in the whole 90 or wherever it was. He was very good, man. He was really pulling out, like doing the whole proper winger stuff. You know, Gomez going inside him and overlapping a little bit. was cutting in and shooting. Yeah, man. He's been a complete winger today. I like that. Consistently in the game. Caused the penalty. Got into position to cause the penalty. Stuck the penalty away. Those penalties are always quite suspect, but he put his foot through it. Goalie no chance. Sent him the wrong way. Yeah. Was he as good as some of our midfielders? Is he over an 8? Was he better? I don't think he was as good as Saaa-Bosssssalai, but mind you, he scored and I probably got an assist. Did he get an assist? I think he was robbed of an assist, wasn't he? But he did score. So I look at Saaa-Bosssssalai score and I feel like a 9's too much now. If I have to give Salah a 9 and Salah scored. Salah get a 9.5. It's a kind 9.5, that's for sure. But even without, I thought Saaa-Bosssssalai was so good defensively, which is why he's kind of on a 9, as well as the whole 90 minutes, Saaa-Bosssssalai was just up, down, up, down, up, down. And that's why I feel like he gets the 9, even though he didn't score. And Salah worked I think, yeah. I'm gonna go for, yeah. Yeah, I'm gonna go for a 9 for Mo Salah. Is what it is. 9 for Mo Salah. Nunes was great today. He was good. I feel like he's an 8.5. Scored a goal. Should have got 2, potentially 3. I don't think he was the best player on the pitch. I still think that Mo and Saaa-Bosssssalai were better than him, or just maybe, or even maybe he was the same level as Salah. I think he was as good as Salah. I think Saaa-Bosssssalai, being midfield and adding the defensive side to him, was a better 9 rating, but not quite 9.5. I don't know. It's really difficult because I feel like they were all really, really good. And in some senses, I even think that Nunes played better than Salah in terms of, getting involved and hassling and bullying and being a nuisance. I think I'm going to stick with a 9 for him though, as well. Yeah. I think I'm going to give Nunes a 9 as well. So there we go. The ratings. Substitutions. Endo came on. Gakpo came on. Jota came on. Gravenberch came on. If I remember correctly, Jones came off. Diaz came off. Nunes definitely came. McAllister came off. So we only used 4 substitutions. Still had the 5th, but Klopp didn't bother with that one. What are we saying here? Okay, so Jota came on and scored. For the time that he was on, I'm going to rate the players for the time they was on. I think Jota was on long enough to give him a rating. And he scored. I'm probably going to go with he should have maybe scored 2 as well. He had a good kind of dinking run, cut inside the cat kicker. And then he had a shot and was it blocked or the keeper saved it? I can't remember. I'm going to go for I'm going to be kind. I'm going to be kind and I'm going to give him an 8. Yeah, I'm going to be kind and I'm going to give him an 8. Yeah, why not? So Jota came on for Diaz and I'm going to give him an 8. So Let's just swap those. Why not? Why not? While we are here, why not? Let's just swap those. So Diaz comes off and Jota comes on. He takes his number with him. There we go. 8 for Jota. Comes on. Diaz dropped to the bench. Harvey didn't see any game time today. I think Harvey could have come on, to be fair. There was another substitution available left. It's interesting. So who else came off? Jones came off. Jones didn't drop to the bench. He came off as a substitution. What are you talking about? Take his number with him. Good old 8. And then Endo came on. Not quite sure whether, I'm pretty sure Endo dropped into the McAllister role, actually. So we'll take McAllister off. Hey, why aren't your 8 moving, buddy? Why aren't your 8 moving, buddy? There we go. Take your 8 with you. Endo slots in there. Endo didn't get much game time, so I don't think I'll give him a rating. I think he only had like, I don't know, 5 minutes most or something like that. And then Gravenberch came on and he played the left side. He was alright, Gravenberch. Probably just the yeah, let's just go for a basic 6, I think. Gravenberch. Yeah. That's alright, isn't it? I mean, he wasn't on for that long. He kind of, got noticed a little bit. There's a few moments. Let's just give him a little rating of 6. What was the other substitutions? Jones came off. Diaz is off. McAllister is off. Nunes came off. Nunes came off for Gakpo. So Nunes coming off for Gakpo. I don't really remember Gakpo doing much at all, to be honest. God. I'll just put him there. His number's grown, but hey, it's what it is. Yeah, I don't remember Gakpo. I don't remember Gakpo doing much. Did he come in really late? Not sure. I don't know. I don't remember. So we won't bother rating him because he didn't do anything that I remember, and so he probably came on pretty late. Yeah, those are pretty much the ratings for the team, the substitutions. It makes sense, doesn't it, when you see the ratings, whole back line above 8 or 8 and above, midfield, barring the subs, the first choice midfield, all like 8.5 and higher, and then attacks. So many 8s and 9.5s and 9s, well, it wasn't a 9.5. So many 8s and 9s, that level of playing on the pitch, you're gonna get a result, aren't you? You're gonna walk out 3-1 winners. Be interesting to see who plays in the Leicester game. Not sure I'm going to do the return. I'm not sure I'm going to do a Europa. I'll see what my schedule's like. I might talk about it. Next game in the Europa might be interesting. We'll see. Probably do the Leicester midweek. We'll see how busy I am again. So yes, that's my conclusion to this post-match review of Liverpool versus West Ham, running out 3-1 winners from Anfield. Like I say, if you did watch this or view this, I appreciate it. Just a little thing I like to do sometimes, talk about Liverpool, etc, etc, etc. So yeah, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, people of all ages, I've been the Red Mist LFC. I hope to see you soon. Take it easy. Thanks for listening, watching. Wherever you are, whatever it is you're doing, whether you're in the bath, relaxing, chilling, treating it like a radio station or whatever it might be, in bed, going to sleep. There's so many ways you can listen to it. But listen, take it easy. Have a good rest of the day. And yeah, take it easy. You never walk alone. Laters.